Become a fool, Jesus. When I'm making me whole, about anymore.
The Free Compulsory Universal Basic Education, FCUB, the right for every child to basic education, was given its true expression when President KUFUOR introduced his new educational reforms.
Today is a very special day all over Ghana, because today is the first day indeed for the implementation of the new educational reform policy. I'm sure you've all heard of it. And this policy is being launched for all of Ghana. That I'm here in Savulugu to be part of this first day at school ceremony to send a message to all of you. Government has its top priority policy of human resource development. And this is why government has made it compulsory that from now on, education, formal education begins with kindergarten. All the children of Ghana at age 4, like my grandchildren in the front desk here, till they are about age 15. This exercise is taking place all over our country. I could have stayed in Accra to go to some school to witness it, or I'm coming from Tamale now, I could have stayed in Tamale. But I've chosen Savulugu to witness the ceremony because I believe Savulugu is very, very special in our country. I see that you understood what I said. Yes. It's very possible one day one of these children who are here to be enrolled in school might become even the president of the country. That is very possible. No parent or community can make an excuse out of poverty. Poverty does not come in at all. The state is going to look after the children, pay the school fees for all of them. So communities should ensure that all these children who are being registered today will stay in school from age 4 right through age 15.
As part of the new educational reforms, an added incentive of a capitation grant to support the running of the FCUB was also introduced. KUFUOR'S government added yet another component, the school feeding program. That every child at the basic school level was to be given at least one free hot meal a day throughout the country. By the end of 2007, the Ghana School Feeding Program had enrolled 989 basic schools across the country and had earmarked over 500 more for the second phase of the school feeding program. A program to improve the quality of educational infrastructure was started with the construction of many classroom blocks for basic schools in many deprived areas. The NPP government, under President KUFUOR, also introduced the supply of dual school desks for the basic schools across the country through the various districts, municipal, and metropolitan assemblies. The policy to build at least one well-endowed or upgrade one senior high school in every district was commenced.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to visit you today for the commissioning of the KUFUOR'S Senior High School, which has been upgraded into a model senior high school for this district. Now, ladies and gentlemen, staff and students, it is now my singular honor to declare that KUFUOR'S Senior High Model School duly commissioned.
By the end of his term, 31 of such schools were completed and 25 more were still under construction. They include Volta Region, Adidome SHS, Kajebi Asato SHS, Bueman SHS, Greater Accra, Odogono SHS, Ganata SHS, Central Region, Edinamai SHS, Trifupraso SHS, Western Region, Baldo Bonsu SHS, Sefiriaso SHS, Shama SHS, Ashanti Region, Konomu Odumasi SHS, Asokore SHS, Kumeru Trinebu Akodia SHS, Okonfo Anochi SHS, Anglican School SHS, Edu Jemfi SHS, Brongahafu Region, Ekumfi Ameyao SHS, Bechen Presby SHS, Shidiem SHS, New Drobo SHS, Upper West, Wa SHS, Laura SHS, Upper East, Bolga SHS, Boko SHS, Northern Region, Damango SHS, Tamale Girls SHS, Eastern Region, Oyoko Methodist SHS, New Ebrim SHS, Oda SHS. To improve the quality of teaching and learning, and as an incentive to teacher education, all training colleges in the country were elevated and upgraded to tertiary institutional status.
The upgrading of our colleges to the tertiary level and the granting of accreditation to our colleges. We are aware of the contracts for the construction of libraries, classrooms, and science blocks for our colleges. With all this, we've done to improve education and teaching and learning in our colleges. We say thank you. We also report with great joy the supply of Tata buses to all the colleges.
Today, we are presenting buses to second cycle schools in 5 regions and 8 4-wheel drive vehicles to the 6 public universities. As I go around the country and visit schools, I believe there are more requests for buses and vehicles in general than for anything else, and I'm happy today to be able to redeem some of the promises that I've had to make around the country.
Polytechnics throughout the country saw a dynamic improvement in their infrastructure. New hostels, lecture halls, and staff accommodation were built for all the 10 polytechnics.
The projects comprise a 5-story block of 23-bedroom flats, a 5-story block of 22-bedroom flats, a 5-story block of 21-bedroom flats, water supply and distribution system on campus, the Bachelor of Technology and Library block, the electrical and electronic engineering block, the 500 kVA electricity generating plant. This morning, we are also inaugurating a 5-story block comprising 2-bedroom flats built from internally generated funds from within the institution. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have met here this morning to inaugurate the Ghana Telecom University College, which must be the incubator for nurturing our country to become an information and knowledge-based society. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor and privilege to declare the University of Mines and Technology, Zakwa, duly inaugurated.
At the tertiary level, the KUFUOR government facilitated and established 3 new universities: University of Mines and Technology, UMAT, Zakwa; Ghana Telecom University, Accra, and Maritime University, Nungwa, also in Accra. All the existing universities were also given 2 million Ghana cedis each for infrastructure development.
This is what the KUFUOR government did. Free basic education. From the kindergarten through primary to junior high. If I'm given the opportunity, I'll also bring free senior high school.